Tales from the Basement. I'm Artie.
Prospect.
And that was... What was that?
How you don't know who the hell that is?
I'm sorry. Heaven is a place on earth. Belinda Carlisle.
She would be rolling in her damn grave right now.
Is she dead? Is Belinda Carlisle dead?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
We hope Belinda Carlisle's not dead, and I guess we like your music today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Belinda Carlisle.
It's a good '80s pop song.
Yeah.
It was a top #1 for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I just felt myself in the sob with the wind blowing through my hair.
Okay, don't act like you knew who the hell she was, because you did it. All right.
No, I don't. Listen to a lot of Soulja Boy
blowing
lately.
in nothing. Yeah, I bet you have, man.
Let's Tales from the Basement. You can hit us up at talesfromthebasement315@gmail.com or TFT Basement.
How many podcasts does it make? What are we up to right now?
Oh man, like all of them, even the ones we messed up, probably like a good 15.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we doing it. We still doing it. We sticking with it.
Thanks for the response, everybody out there. We appreciate it. We just want to say thank you. For all your support. It's been great.
All the love and support. Shout out to NEWPORTS and BUDWEISER.
Shout out.
Steven Seagal 2020.
You already know that's our next president.
Yes, sir. How's your week?
So far, so good.
Yeah?
I can't complain. Christmas is coming up. I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping. You know how that is. You always forget somebody.
Yeah, I forget a lot of people, unfortunately.
I make like a list, and the list, like, for some reason, like, it starts on the front page and goes to the back, and it's just like...
Your list is never long enough because, I don't know, time is hard. Christmas gifts is expensive.
Shit. How do you decipher how much money you spend on each gift every Christmas? Because I feel like before, I used to spend a lot more money on gifts for, like, individual persons.
Yeah.
And now I'm just trying to find, like, the better deal. I mean, I keep it real, 2 times are so hard.
Yeah, as I've gotten older and I've learned to be a better deal hunter too. Like, I don't just jump on sales just because I get a fucking email and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Now, I like to let things wait and see if the price goes down and do like a little, sometimes you go to the store and they'll do like a price match for you, or you could come with your coupon. I'm big on coupons now.
Sometimes you can get there a little bit too late.
Yeah, that's the gamble. That's the gamble. We're looking for a good bargain. Sometimes, by the time you got the money, it's not a deal no more.
Instead of getting a PS4, you end up with a Ouija board or some shit.
Yeah, or like an old Nintendo Wii.
Something like that, used one.
Yeah, used one, but you don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
People, come correct, and please try to save up your money to get your child, whoever you care about, the right gift.
Yeah.
I know it's expensive out there, but try to get something decent that they would like.
Yeah, but you know what, though? Keep it real with your budget and keep it real with yourself.
Yo, I hate getting gifts that I don't fucking need, though.
Yeah, but, people never really gonna all the way appreciate what you get them. Like, I done spent mad money and bought my kids or other people's shit, and it's like I never get the feeling back that I want sometimes. So if you feel like, yo, I can't do it for you on Christmas, but if you ever need anything from me around St. Patrick's Day, I got you.
I feel like me with Christmas, I feel like one of these years that's coming up, I'm just going to, like, tell everybody, listen, I'm doing all my Christmas shopping on this day. I'm going to have my money on this day, my check come in that day, and then I'll make it seem like I got robbed that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like they took away all my money.
Mm-hmm.
So that this way nobody's expecting gifts, you know what I mean? I just come through looking a little bit fucked up and bloody.
Mm-hmm.
And this way I can avoid buying gifts for people.
Mm-hmm.
And you can help me out with that. We do like a little makeup thing.
Yeah.
Just so I can avoid that.
You took all your money out the bank and got robbed right in front of Macy's.
You come up with a story, like a little, like what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I just tell people that, and that this way they can know, like, listen, I can't get you nothing for Christmas. You didn't hear my story. You didn't hear what happened last Tuesday.
Yeah, you got.
I got robbed in front of Macy's.
Yeah, it was all over Worldstone.
Yeah,
we could do that. We can
hire somebody to do that shit.
Yeah, it's Tales from the Basement. We trying to get out of buying shit because we can't afford it.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's rough out there, especially in New York. They had that that SantaCon shit yesterday where everybody dresses up like Santa Claus and runs around the city and drinks all day and makes a fool out of himself.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
I don't need to wear the Santa Claus stuff to look like a fool.
Yeah.
I do that every day.
I don't get it. I mean, I understand ball hopping with your friends, but the dressing up and... I mean, there be chicks out there like dressed like little elves and shit, and it's freezing cold. It's always freezing on that day.
Yeah, God bless them. They're gonna get sick out there.
Yeah, but I mean, hey.
Didn't they mama ever tell them to bundle up? I don't understand.
Nah, they don't care about that. And they get drunk and beat the shit out of each other in bars at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Didn't they try to ban that shit like a couple years ago? Like that whole SantaCon thing?
I don't think they can ban it because too many people want to do it. Too many idiots are looking for an excuse to put on a costume and get drunk.
So don't they got Comic-Con? I thought that was one of them. Zing!
I mean, they got Comic-Con, they got Halloween. They're always inventing new reasons.
I'm not trying to shit on Comic-Con. I love Comic-Con.
I've never been.
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, did you dress up like Wolverine?
No, I didn't get a chance to. But there was enough people there dressed up for me to just feel like I was at home, you know, with all the Marvel comic heroes and people from Walking Dead. And it was great. It was great. I love Comic-Con. Shout out to Comic-Con.
Yeah, oh, you're a Comic-Con fan. You're kind of like a little nerd, I guess, then.
I guess you could say that. I just been around people, you know, who love Comic-Con, and I just been dragged to those situations. I can just say I enjoyed them. I
would do Comic-Con too, but if I went, I would have to dress up, because if you're going, you gotta dress up. I feel like I would dress up like something, like a character that nobody's seen in a while. Like I'll dress up like the kid from Bobby's World. Or maybe like the Tick or one of those old cartoons, Sailor Moon. Well, all the Chinese girls do Sailor Moon.
Do Sailor Moon.
Nah, but I guess Sailor Moon's kind of played out because all the little Chinese girls do Sailor Moon.
Yeah, but you would look nice in it.
Yeah.
I can see you right now in one of those outfits.
Yeah, hairy ass legs.
yeah.
Sailor Moon trying to blend in.
You win like the effort award at Comic-Con, you know?
If they got that. I'll be taking mad pictures.
Outrageous costume.
I'll be taking mad pictures. It's Tales from the Basement.
Shout out to BUDWEISER and cigarettes.
Yeah, and all the things. It's funny is I was just trying to get over here because we were going to do like an on-the-spot podcast. And I'm walking through the hood, and for some reason, I'm getting all these like fake thugs and tough guys and little wannabe gangsters just eyeballing me. I just hate that so much.
Dude, that happened to me earlier too. I was walking outside. I just felt like everybody was staring at me.
Yeah.
I just hate that feeling.
I don't like that. Like, people need to look at themselves.
I know you want to hate and everything, but just like when I walk, I try to like make it my business not to make eye contact with you, just cause like I don't really care.
Yeah,
about you. Yeah, like, exactly. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, you could be there just shooting up drugs, you know, while I'm walking past you. Nigga, I hope you know you stick it in the right vein. You know, and you get it done, but I just don't care.
Me neither.
So why look at me and stare at me when I walk by you? Like,
and I was coming from the train, and it was a lot of like fake thugs around the train station. They always hang around there and smoke their little weed, and that's cool. But what's up with all the dirty looks? What's with the little laughing under the breath? What's up with all the tough guy attitudes? Why can't people just be themselves?
Then they be them same guys that you see them by themselves.
And they real bitchy.
And they act like fucking total bitches. They act like little dickheads. You understand what I mean? Like, you catch them early in the morning. Like, let's say you go to get a bacon, egg, and cheese or something. Or some of those hard-ass niggas, those thug wannabes that was at the train station acting like he was some big shot. Is standing there in the store talking about, yo, you know, I'm sure like 10 cents. You know, you mind giving me like,
for Arizona iced tea.
You know what I mean? I will come back. You know me.
Yeah,
you know
I'll be here every day trying to get free shit from you.
Little bitch. You understand what I mean? Like, grow up, nigga.
Yeah. I'm just tired of those fake thugs, man. I'm tired of the fake thugs in the hood. And it's like, you always got to be on point. I just want to relax. I just want to be able to walk around the neighborhood and just look at the birds and enjoy the nice architecture and all this shit that makes New York City great. And it's like, you always got to be on the lookout for fake thugs.
That's why they got to invent like a little nigga that just goes around with you everywhere.
And just hold you down. I would love that. I would love to have that.
Like, while you walking, like, he just basically looks at people and go, yo, what the fuck you looking at? Like, stop looking so much.
Little thug to walk around with you.
Little thug to walk around with you, and then you don't got to be thug. Cause you could let him be thug.
I don't want to be thug. I just want to enjoy my life. And it's like I gotta walk around, and it's like I can't have my music on because you never know who's plotting. I gotta be walking with the headphones but no music so I can be on point.
Oh, I've done that too.
Yeah, I know everybody's done that. Like you see somebody walking up next to you, and it's like you got the headphones, so you want to appear that you're not paying attention, so they could think you slipping, but you really not slipping.
It's that awkward moment when you walk right past them, and it's just awkward, you know.
Yeah,
it happens. NYC, you know what we talking about.
Yeah, I think everybody who lives in a major city where there's just a lot of people around know what we talking about. Sometimes it's like people trying too hard to pretend that they tough and like they got it the worst and they got this anger on their face. Like, I don't want to see all that. Don't look at me with that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop being nosy.
Yeah, and keep that negative energy to yourself.
Nosy ass people. That's like when we be recording these podcasts. Sometimes people come in the building and you just feel like they're lurking or just like standing around listening to us. Like, come on, you don't got nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
Than to listen to us. We're not burning things. We're not down here committing hate crimes.
Nah, not yet.
You know, we're not starting a revolution.
Not yet. We haven't done any of those things.
Like that's Monday. That's Monday.
Yeah, it's Tales from the Basement, man. I'm just trying to say basically like all those people out there with all that negative energy, just get away. Get that out your life. How can you do that though? I guess maybe if you didn't pay attention. But what happens on the day that you're not paying attention and one of the fake thugs punches you in the back of the head or something?
That's when you slipping.
Yeah, you slipping. You always got to be aware. That's the thing. So, try to keep that hate out your life. But remember that the world is crazy,
Yeah, but it's like in NYC, you gotta always extra be like on point.
Yeah, you gotta be extra thug, You
gotta always be not looking over your shoulder, but just like you gotta have like that situational awareness.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people in a lot of other cities have that, but that's why you gotta be aware of things that's going on around you.
Yeah.
Even when it's not happening to you.
Yeah, when you on the train and a crazy person comes on, you gotta be on point. You gotta remember like where am I sitting?
You gotta know the distance. The distance. You gotta start measuring.
If he comes up, what hand am I gonna punch him with?
What foot am I gonna use to just crane kick this nigga to the side? and jump out the elevator.
Steven Seagal, arm break him right there. Keto style.
And just hop out, yell out a keto, nigga, while the train door closing. Feeling like a true champion.
Especially on a fucking train, because you locked in like a box.
Awareness, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's something that New York City, like, it just does it to you.
Yeah. You learn all those things. You learn body language. You learn how to read people and shit. You know what I mean? When you in the store and you got the loud person there that wants to have a fight with everybody.
Oh my God, I hate that person.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. I don't understand what makes people behave that way, yo. Why can't everybody just
I feel like they just want attention. And the best way to deal with them is to just not pay attention, not even look at them.
Yeah.
I think of one of those people, like, if they don't get enough looks, like, they'll just, like...
Go away,
and just fade into the background.
I hope so. I try to give them a lot of hatred back. In my mind.
Oh, I love doing that.
Yeah, and I hope that with my mind.
Like a mental note when I go home when I just plot on them.
Yeah, and you plot the murder and just destroy everything that's sacred and holy in their life.
I think it's scenarios for everybody.
Yeah, I think everybody that's ever wronged me, I got a situation where I've wound up killing you and putting a bag over your head and all kinds of weird shit. But, I guess that's how you cope with that kind of negativity.
Yeah, so stop looking at me wrong before I go upstairs and just plot your death.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You really don't.
It might come true.
It might happen. Look, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, Trump won the election.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Seagal, he's coming through in 2020.
Pussy touching is about to be legal.
Listen, that's going about to be a rampage all over the tri-state area. There's going to be so many pussies that's going to be being touched.
Yep.
We're going to have more jobs.
More jobs.
That wall's going to go up.
Walls.
Everything is going to be better and everything is going to get greater. America is going to be great again.
Some things don't affect me, though, and I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like the immigrant shit, that doesn't really affect me because I'm a citizen. I was born here. Luckily.
Yeah, I could care less about that.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out on the news and they talk about that shit, I can just I'm like maybe scratching my balls about that whole situation.
Yeah, but I mean, other things might affect me, but the immigrant shit, I'm good on that. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, like when the immigrant shit come on, like it's real. I know it's serious, But I'm more like concerned about the next commercial that comes out when they talking about the triple hamburger from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know exactly what stores have it, because I went to one store and they ain't have it, and I was kind of upset about that. Like, I'm more concerned about that. It's like a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
You know, I just like to eat burgers. So, you know, watch out of what you throw out, you know, on CNN, because if it's a commercial like that that comes out after that, you know, you might lose a couple people.
Yeah,
I was kind of hungry, and you guys lost me. So.
I don't really care about the news. It's hard for me to care. Like I see all kinds of shit, and it's like I try really hard. Like I'll sit there and watch, and I won't make a joke in my head. You know how sometimes you watching something, even when you quiet, you still joking in your head. You know what I mean?
Of course. Like when I seen the McDonald's commercial, I was joking around myself. I was like, yo, it's funny how they saying that it's in specific locations, and they know people gonna want it everywhere.
Yeah, they gonna go everywhere. Why the fuck would you have a burger in different locations? Yeah,
but, you know, supply and demand. It is what it is.
And that's the thing. I try to care about bad things happening to people, but I really don't. You know what I mean? Is it me giving out the negative energy? Is it like if you are a negative person and you don't care, you get that back, and that's why you feel like that? Tales from the basement.
No idea.
Yeah, it's be doing some self-reflecting.
Maybe you can email us and tell us how you feel about that
question.
Yeah,
it's Tales from the Basement 315. You know? Because I would like to know. I would like this shit to go away. I like to do the voodoo curse that makes it all erase, and next thing you know, I walk down the street and everybody's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, all right, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, because you know, you got to be phony.
Yeah, you got to sometimes. And I really don't want to be phony, but I'd rather have a little bit of phoniness than a whole lot of dirty looks and fake thuggery. You know what I'm saying? The dudes rapping to me while I'm walking by, talking about how many bodies they catch, and then they got the new Lexus coupe. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, why can't we all just be ourselves?
I wish we just lived in a society, like, when you walk by somebody and just be like, yeah, I just think you're a piece of shit. And just
thank you. You too.
Like,
fuck you.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know you. I don't really care, but...
Yeah, but if you could just do that and just get on with your life, that would be amazing.
Honesty is the best policy.
It is.
Remember that.
It is.
Even when people don't like what they hear, I mean, at least you're giving them the truth and not some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, you can't tell everybody the truth. You can't tell everybody the truth.
Some people will lose their mind.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to handle the truth.
Nah, they don't, and it'll upset them, and you'll ruin your relationship. Like, you can't tell your girl the truth. You can't tell your parents the truth.
Sometimes you got to lie.
Yeah, you gotta lie.
You gotta, like, block that out in your head. I know guys do it all the time. Like, you do something and you know that it's wrong, and you like, listen, that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a dream. It was a memory, you know, and you just kind of hogwash that away, you know, so.
I mean, I lie to my girl sometimes. I was lying to her.
Die with your secrets.
I mean, I guess it's not really a secret. I'll tell it. I was lying to my girl the other day because she watches a lot of reality shows, and I'm just there like, oh, yeah, that's crazy, that's good. And I'm sitting there watching it with her, but I'm not really watching it. Like, I'm in my phone. I'm in my world. I'm not paying attention. I'm just hearing TV noise.
I hate that reality shit.
Yeah, I'm not really into reality shows either. It's so fake. It's so over dramatized. Like, come on, how many times people gonna throw drinks at each other in a restaurant?
Everything looks staged.
But one shit that she was watching that I was like, oh yeah. At first, this is the lie part, because I'm always like really passive with the shows. So when she showed it to me, I was like, oh, this is stupid. This is dumb. I would never watch this. And she got it on the DVR, so she left. I'm watching the shit. And it was the midget, what is it, Midgets Atlanta or Midgets Dallas. It's like there's like a whole Real Housewives.
You had me at Midgets. Okay?
Exactly.
That's enough for me to ask you what the fuck was that about.
It's Midgets, dude. It's like Real Housewives of Atlanta or DC, New York, wherever.
Can we say midgets on the air like that?
Yeah, that's what it.
Do you want us to say little people? I don't know.
No, you don't want to be a little person.
I don't know what's politically correct right here. We just going off of what the TV.
No, they're midgets.
You know, I guess they're midgets.
They're midgets. What do you call them, little person? You want to be a little person?
So I don't understand. Like, they do, like, what, regular people things?
Well...
I don't understand. Is that, like, Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yeah, it's like that, but they midgets. So they all have jobs. Some of them are, like, hairstylists. One of them, like, some of them, like, a lot of them, for some reason, I guess there's a market for midget, like, dancers. You know what I mean?
Like exotic ones?
Semi. Like some of them are like strippers, and then some of them do like just like
How much
twerking.
semi can they be? The midgets 5. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
I guess
talking
they have
about.
like a diaper on the side. I don't know what the fuck they do.
It's like double semi.
It's not sexy really to me. I'm not into the whole midget thing, but they all have like full sized partners. You know what I mean? Like midgets don't mix with other midgets. I guess the kid will come out like like the size of a raisin or some shit.
How does that work?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
So there's people that's into midgets and they get they get them.
They get raisins.
No,
Is
wait.
that what you're trying to say?
When a midget and a regular person have a kid, it's like a 50-50 shot, I guess.
Is this like a well-known fact, or are we just making this up?
I mean, I'm guessing because the chick on the show has kids. That's the thing. They get pregnant all the time.
Weird science.
Yeah, and midgets, they can't really have babies like regular people because they're too midget.
Where does it come out of?
That's the thing. They got to do like the C-section for the midgets always.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like they came out of the mouth. Or something.
Yeah, no, they do, and they have like health problems and stuff. So it's dangerous for midgets to like have kids. I guess that's why they don't do the double midget thing. That's too much midgetry.
But if I was a midget, wouldn't it be easier to have a midget baby than to have a full-size person baby? Wouldn't that be easier? Because then I wouldn't face all those complications. I'm just saying. Listen,
I guess
I don't know what's really real or what's plausible or nothing like that. I'm just saying like.
I guess, but I mean, think if you're a midget, do you want to have a midget baby, or do you want to pass on you want to have at least one full size legacy?
I don't think it matters. I mean, listen, if you're a midget and you have a baby, isn't the baby smaller than you? Technically, wouldn't you really even? How would you know?
I mean, nah, but then midgets all having midgets, then y'all can't reach for nothing on the top shelf.
Listen, there's been a lot of midgets that have been very talented, and they've come up with their own ways of devising to get up to the top shelf.
Or a bunch of step stools and little mini ladders that fall from the ceiling in your
That's why
house.
Home Depot got so many sales, man. I'm telling you, they sell ladders like crazy, don't they?
Yeah, I guess they selling them to all the midgets.
That has to be it.
But I was watching a midget show, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like it because they fight each other. It's midget fights. Like they punch and kick each other, and then
like
they
midget wars.
Yeah, and then they do like twerk dancing, and everything is like done at a smaller level. So it's like watching little tough ass kids.
But it's safe.
Yeah, but it's not safe because the one girl got her tooth knocked out. Another girl was getting punched in the face.
Oh man, to be short and to have my tooth knocked out.
Yeah,
how can I
another
live?
chick, she had a baby, and the baby died.
Myself.
Yeah, it's real midget problem. She had a baby and the baby died.
That's tough.
Yeah, and then she got her. This how I don't like when her baby died. I'm gonna be honest right here, because the baby died and she went and got a tacky ass car and did it with like baby dead decals, like R.I.P. And I was like, come on, you don't put that on your car.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, see, you not.
What is that?
Yeah,
I've never heard of something like that.
But it's a nice car.
Did
but
she have pictures of her dead baby on there? I don't understand. Like, how does that work?
It was like R.I.P. and I guess she had like, the little family stickers that they put on the car. Maybe like the little baby was like X'd out. I don't know.
That just sounds weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird shit, yo, right now we gonna lay down some weird facts for y'all.
Oh, it's Tales from the Basement. We're hitting you with some weird facts. Like I said in the last episode, we want to be a little Snapple top for your life. We want to hit you with weird shit that you might not know. So, I guess the homie's gonna go first and tell you a little thing that he was looking up.
Should I go first?
Go ahead, please.
All right. Did you know, weird facts that you didn't know, did you know that kangaroos have 3 vaginas?
3 vaginas?
3 vaginas. Kangaroos have 3 vaginas. I bet y'all didn't know that. That's a weird fact for you right there.
That's about enough. I mean, if I was a male kangaroo, I'd want the one with 3 vaginas.
Dude, if I'm a male kangaroo, I'm banging all 3 of those vaginas.
Yeah, it's like having an orgy.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that has to be fucking amazing.
Do they do orgies and stuff, or is it 3 for 1?
It's just a 3 for 1 thing. Like, she just opens up and she basically like...
She gives you all 3 of them?
She gives you all 3. It's like a power move. And the crazy thing about it is that since they got 3 vaginas, it's like they're always pregnant. So thank God women are not kangaroos or have 3 vaginas, because I wouldn't be able to deal with some shit like that.
Oh, so each vagina can hold a baby?
Each vagina, basically, like if she throws out a baby, which is a baby kangaroo is called a joey. Mm-hmm. And when she throws out a joey, she can like perpetually still be pregnant with another joey, basically, like in one of her other vaginas. like uteruses or whatever you want to call it.
Wow, so that means a one night wild romp with a female kangaroo could result in 3 babies?
Could result in 3 babies. That means you got to pay child support 3 times.
Wow.
Imagine that. Imagine you a male kangaroo and you bang somebody up, you think it's over, you walking away, you like, I gotta kill with this bitch.
See,
and all of a sudden she pop out another one like 3 months later and you like, here's the second one.
Damn. But me being a male kangaroo, and that's too much responsibility. I don't want to have to worry about 3 pussies. I'm good with 1 sometimes.
For real, thank God women do not have 3 pussies. Like, I don't know what I do with
Imagine
that.
3 periods. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the bloodbath that must come out of that shit is ridiculous.
Jeez.
Imagine they come at different times of the month too, like on some shit.
So then she's only good like 2.5 days.
You never get a chance to get in there. Yeah. Never get a chance to get in there.
Imagine doing 1 and then the other one's on a period. Oh my goodness, it's like a red waterfall.
You would never know. You would never know. It's like fucking a vagina like in the dark, and then all of a sudden you just like feel all that blood coming out of nowhere, and you're like, yeah, I thought you said you wasn't on your period. Yeah, this one isn't, but my other one is. Like,
oh man, it's Tales from the Basement. Imagine that. That's a lot of pressure for a male kangaroo.
For real.
I think it sounds good, but in the long run, in hindsight, it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Me, a male kangaroo is basically signing over his life, 3 kids, maybe 4 kids.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Every time you fuck one of those female kangaroos, man.
I mean, then you have to always do gangbang so you could just take away the liability.
You have to. You have to gangbang that kangaroo out, because imagine imagine walking off and she like, listen, I'm giving you a baby. That's our baby Joey. And then all of a sudden 3 months later she come out of nowhere and she talks out of no one talking about that's yours, nigga. If you hit that with your male kangaroo friend, then you could be like, yo, that might be Jack's over there. That might not be mine. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we both hit that up. Remember that?
I remember Kangaroo Jack.
You remember Kangaroo Jack? You remember him, you know what I mean? He was hopping around and bopping around. So.
Kangaroos are cool. I wonder how kangaroos fuck. Do they hop? Do they fuck on one tail?
I have no idea. We should totally Google.
I mean, with 3 pussies, that sounds exciting.
Be a wild scene, man.
That's a romp. That is.
Could you imagine all 3 of them squirting at you?
Oh my goodness!
Like with a rain shower and just kangaroo pussy juices.
Kangaroos are crazy.
Oh my God.
Alright, so that's your weird fact, kangaroos and their many pussies. I'll give you mine. And the only reason why I'm using this weird fact...
But again, remember, kangaroos perpetually always pregnant because of the 3 pussies.
Oh my God.
Don't
so
forget
you gotta...
that.
Wow, so kangaroos are a lot of responsibility.
They really are.
Yeah.
You better thank God, your lucky stars, that you are not a male kangaroo.
And your girl doesn't have 3 pussies.
Thank the Lord. What's your weird fact though, homie?
My weird fact, and I don't know if this is true or not because I don't have any Fruit Loops in my house and I can't test this right now. But I love Fruit Loops. I love Fruit Loops too, and that's why when I saw this weird fact, I was like, you know what? They talking about Fruit Loops. I gotta read this. And it says, even though Fruit Loops are different colors, they all have the same exact flavor. Now I don't know if this is true, but it could be. It could be, because it could be like M&M's, how they just do different colors and it's all just the same shit. But I gotta try this out.
Those bastards. What is the toucan bird been preaching about all these fucking years?
He's a piece of shit.
He's a fucking liar. He's a liar. Con artist. If I ever see that bird in the street, man, I'm fucking...
It's on. Fuck him.
Fucking stomping toucan out, yo.
I hope they're being decent and they're changing the flavors and they're not giving us the same fucking flavors for every color.
Commercials about how one of them tastes like this. One of them tastes
with like the
that.
little strawberries and all that shit coming out the
That's
cereal.
Some bullshit. Now they trying to say it always tastes the same.
Yeah, we gotta investigate that for real. We gotta investigate Fruit Loops.
Can we potentially sue them for like false advertising?
I think we should be able to sue them for fucking up our childhoods, because I've been eating Fruit Loops this whole time.
I've been born with the fact and raised with the fact that Fruit Loops is a bowl of different fruits, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they call it Fruit Loops. If I wanted to eat all the same shit, then I would eat Apple Jacks. At least Apple Jacks keeps it real.
At least they say and they deliver exactly what they have.
Yeah, it's Apple Jacks, and they all the same color and they all the same flavor.
That's like Cheerios. You can't get a different.
Don't switch the colors up if you're not gonna switch the flavors up. Fruit Loops, what the fuck is that about? I hope that's not true.
I hope whoever came up with that shit fucking gets hit by a truck or something on your way home.
Yeah, because if that's how they cheat, yeah, you robbing and cheating kids and people out of their cereal and their breakfast.
You fucking sleep at night knowing that you goddamn made a cereal that all the fucking pieces tasted this fucking same.
But you made them different colors.
And then you put that goddamn bird on there to fucking make me want to believe him. Talking about I can eat fucking fruits and shit in one whole bowl. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? How do you sleep?
How do you sleep, Fruit Loops? Kellogg's.
Whoever the fuck you are, yo.
Kellogg's Company. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You need to go kill yourself. That's what you need.
I don't know if it's Kellogg's or General
doing
Mills.
That type of shit. Whoever he is, Mr. General Sergeant, whoever the fuck Toucan be rolling with. All of them people over there, they just gotta go kill themselves.
It's Tales from the Basement, man. We don't like people playing with our breakfast cereal.
I don't like people changing up like that and telling me lies.
No, don't do that with cereal.
That's like somebody lying to me for years. Now I'm gonna go home as soon as I see that box of Fruit Loops. I'm gonna think, listen, I'm looking at a lie and I've been looking at it for my whole life.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
But see, I'm gonna give you. I want to do another weird fact. We'll do another one because I thought
sneak in another.
Yeah, let's do another weird fact. I'm on a roll right now, baby.
I'm pretty pissed off about this whole Fruit Loop thing.
And I want to bring it down.
It's gonna make me run back and find a fucking kangaroo and just fuck 3 fucking pussies right now.
I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring the tension down. And apparently, upon losing fights and battles, apes will tend to masturbate. Isn't that nice?
Wait, what?
When an ape loses a fight, it'll masturbate afterwards.
What you mean? Like he gets knocked out, wakes up,
and just starts jerking off.
Starts jerking off.
Yeah, it's Tales from the Basement. That's what they do.
Is that like a power move? Is that like I didn't win at this, but I can definitely win at this? Just hold on, give me a second, I'll show you what I can do.
I think it's a confidence booster because if you just got fucked up, you need a little pick me up. So he'll just start whacking it, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's a power move. Think about it. If you just busted my ass, I get that ass just lay up and just whip out my dick and be like, look how big my shit is, and just be stroking it. Definitely a power move. I had no idea they get down like that. Those some real G's and apes right there.
Yeah. And I wonder what that feels like. Do they cry during it? Do they cry because they just lost the fight, or are they happy because
they talking shit while they jerking off?
I think so, and I think they thinking about probably thinking about the dude's wife or whatever.
Yeah, like I ain't lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still winning. I'm over here. You want this?
They doing them. So
they probably talking wild shit,
if you ever get beat up in the streets, go home and jerk off.
Yeah, or if you ever see an ape losing a fight and he starts jerking off, let us know what happens.
Yeah, let him finish because he feels bad.
Does he talk shit about the fight? Does he stare at the other ape's wife? How does that go down?
Yeah, I mean, if you go home and jerk off, you gotta really be in the zone because you're gonna be hurt first of all.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's hard to jerk off with a hurt wrist and a hurt head.
I mean, look, you're jerking off to an audience right there, because not only are you jerking off to that ape, you're jerking off to the ape that just beat you up. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that seems a little weird. I mean, if you like that kinky shit, people watching you. I mean,
I don't know, but I just thought it was interesting. So that's Tales from the Basement giving you some weird facts.
That is fucking weird.
We on our weird shit today. We talking about midgets and fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, listen. I seen some weird shit online the other day, and I don't know if y'all believe in this shit, but how many of y'all out there believe in angels and aliens and all that bullshit? Do you believe in that shit, man?
Not really. I believe in aliens
Really? After them videos I showed you, the alien swooping in at Macy's and he just comes down and just grabs the sweater and blows off?
Yeah,
You mean to tell me you don't believe that shit?
I've seen a lot of things on YouTube, but I don't really... my thing is, I believe in aliens. Alright, there's probably some kind of organism on Mars that nobody's ever discovered. That's an alien, to me. But as far as little green men coming down, I'm not really into all that. Ancient aliens and all that.
They're gray. They're not green. They're
gray.
Well,
excuse me.
Yeah, let's just get that right. They're not green aliens. No green aliens. It's not the Jolly Green Giant coming down with his crew. You understand what I mean? That's made up for. Those are vegetables.
I don't know. I don't believe in that kind of thing. I think it's hard to believe. I feel like they would have killed us already. Why wouldn't they? If I was an alien, I would have killed us already.
They said that they caught aliens and they was interviewing them.
I don't believe those videos.
You imagine interviewing an alien? I seen the questions they was asking the alien. It was kind of they was asking the alien about questions about life and about the universe and about where they came from. I would ask these aliens a whole set of different other questions.
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
For real, what do you drink at night? Pepsi or Coke?
Yeah, how do you sleep? How do you fuck? What kind of TV do you watch?
Do you like the AC on or the AC off? Is that a problem? Is that an issue?
Do you sleep with the covers on? Is there air conditioning in outer space?
MasterCard or Visa?
Exactly.
New York Jets or the Giants? These are questions that I would want to ask the alien.
Because that's how you find out who the alien really is. You asking the meaning of life.
You want to get to know them. You want to get to know them.
He don't fucking know. Aliens don't know the meaning of life, or else they wouldn't be bothering us. They just leave us the fuck alone.
Why would they even care to even give us that information?
Yeah.
If they're like superior or whatever. I'm just trying to say, like, you know, I would ask it a different set of questions than most people would. Like, if I ever seen an alien, he came down, I would really want to get to know the alien. You know,
I would like to go to the alien planet and see how they live. I'm interested in that.
See, but how you gonna get to go there if you don't make small talk with the alien first and find out a little bit about him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're probably just gonna take you there and kill you anyway.
I mean, listen, if they're gonna take me and do something, I might as well go see it and allow them to come, like, let me come back and just share it with the world. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I know you into a lot of those alien conspiracies.
I'm into a lot of that.
And angel abductions and
I'm into all of that because I see these videos on YouTube and they look so fucking real. Like, how can you explain some of them shits?
I mean,
you
a lot of
that
things
angel
look.
Shit I showed you?
Yo, the Avengers looks real.
Come on, don't front like that angel shit I ain't show you with some shit. Though.
Nah, it look real, but to me it's like it would have been. I would have heard more stories about it. I would have seen it all on CNN. People talking about aliens coming down and grabbing them and touching them.
Shut that shit down, nigga. They probably blew up that Macy's and everybody in it, man.
Maybe. It's Tales from the Basement. We wondering about aliens.
I really think they're real. I mean, I would like to know how you guys feel out there. Do you guys believe that there's aliens out there? Do you guys believe in angels?
If you believe in angels and aliens, send it to us at Tales from the Basement 315@gmail.
Even if you have, like, you know, one of these stories, like unexplainable stories that you can't, like.
You know what? If you want to talk about angels, I believe in angels in the sense of, like, I believe in angels where, like, people get put into your life and you can't explain it, but they're there to help you and they don't want anything from you. To me, that's an angel.
Oh, so you believe in fucking angels?
I believe in people that are genuinely good, you know?
But not like from out of this world people.
Nah. Not out of this world, but I had an experience one time. I'm playing basketball with my friends, and my boy, he falls down, scrapes his arm, and it's all bleeding and shit.
Ooh, I'm hurt. I'm screaming.
He's crying. He peed on himself, and all of a sudden, a lady comes out of nowhere, and she's like, "Oh, you fell. You know, listen, I got some spray in my bag, got some Band-Aids. Here you go." And we're like, "Oh shit, thank you, lady. You know, that was really nice of you." And we kept playing, minding our business, and we turned around a couple minutes later, she was gone. And I thought, like, damn, that was an angel, because look, this lady came out of nowhere. We playing basketball. She's just happened to be there when my friend hurt himself with first aid shit, and didn't ask for nothing. Didn't, you know what I'm saying? And she just left. And I thought, like, damn, that's an angel, you know?
You know, all I heard when you just told that story, I think you should report that and go to the police, man. We should not have ladies hanging around basketball parks looking at little kids waiting for them to get hurt. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you think she was like trying to pick one of us up?
Shit. Sound like some pervert shit, man.
Maybe it was. Maybe she's into little boys hurting themselves. Maybe she just goes home and masturbates to the blood and the gore.
You should have reported that.
I thought it was cool though. I believe in angels like that.
Angel, that's a pedophile.
Maybe.
Get out of here, nigga. She just so happened to be walking by at the right moment when your friend got hurt and she just had all this medical equipment.
Yeah, maybe she's a nurse on the side. You never know. Shout out to NEWPORTS and BUDWEISER's Tales from the Basement.
Shout out to NEWPORTS and BUDWEISER.
How you feeling, homie?
I'm feeling good. Last night I went out with my boss.
Yeah?
And people from my job. I guess you could say it was like a Christmas party.
Oh my God, did you get too drunk and pee on yourself and throw up everywhere?
Honestly, I did one of those things. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it. Like, you ever get so pissy drunk that you're like walking in the street, and I maybe peed like 3 or 4 times, but I kid you not, I didn't even stop. So I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. I kind of like peed simultaneously while I was walking.
Okay, so you was like, so drunk you didn't care.
I didn't really give a shit, and I thought to myself, like, a lot of times when you stop and like try to pee outside, for some reason, that's when a cop just pulls up. It just so happens that there could be like no cars coming from my house, no cars on any avenue. You look to your left, your right, nobody there. All of a sudden you whip out your shit, boop, there they come. So I thought to myself, the smartest thing I could have done was walk and pee at the same time. So I just whipped it out and just walked and pissed at the same time. I must have pissed like 7 times.
Yeah?
It was ridiculous, but I had fun though. It was great. It was a good Christmas party. You know, the food there was nice. You know, the people were nice, everything, you know.
Oh, they were treating you nice. So they treated you like shit all year, and they gave you
and
one day.
And then they make up for it one day.
Yeah, they gave you one day of drinks and a little bit of free food that they probably got really cheap.
And then they let me walk outside invulnerable and basically in danger. And I tried to get home like that.
Pissing all over yourself.
Pissing all over myself. This is the love that they showed me.
All right,
you know
so
what I mean? And I had a great time.
I don't do the whole corporate Christmas party because they have one at my job too, and it's a lot of people there that I don't know, and they have a place where they basically rent it out, and you go there and you gotta pay for your drinks, and they have food and stuff, I think, but you gotta pay for your drinks, and it's a lot of fake schmooze, and it's a lot of young kids with their Yeezys on and trying too hard and being drunk and silly, and I just don't got time for it.
Yeah, that's not really my scene. It's not really my crowd.
So I always skip it. You know, there's always some kind of fight or somebody embarrassing themselves.
Like, I'm not used to going to, like, you know, Christmas office parties. It was just one of those things where, like, my boss invited me, and I was just like, fuck it.
You wanted to shine.
I honestly, I was a little hungry.
Free food.
And I just thought about the food, and then I thought about just trying to have a good time. I don't normally go out to a bar like that, and
yeah, I feel it.
It was cool. If you guys are ever in the city, you guys should check it out. It's called Tap Room 307.
Tap Room, that's what, on 23rd Street?
It's on 23rd Street and like 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, I've been there before.
So it's an ill place. It was rated like #1 in the city.
Really?
In one of these magazines. I forget what it was.
It's got a nice white crowd. It's got a nice crowd of white people, so it's safe.
Yeah, it's definitely an area where you can go there and just be yourself and be you.
Yeah.
So try to check it out if you guys ever get there. Tap Room 307.
Free advertisement for the Tap Room. It's Tales from the Basement.
You know, it's good food. They have tons of drinks there, tons of beers there. You can't go wrong.
We doing it up. We just recording on the fly and trying to keep the fans interested and let them know what's going on with us.
The fans, yo, you guys need to write us.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, Tales from the Basement 315@gmail. Let us know what's going on.
Drop us a line before we have to start making shit up.
Yeah, let us know if you're struggling with your Christmas payments, if you about to lose your layaway, if you know what I'm saying, you can't get your kids that Xbox. We're not gonna send you no kind of money.
Yeah.
No kind of gifts, no kind of financial
any
support.
help or no advice from us.
No, none of that.
We'll just probably criticize you and make
We're gonna criticize you. We're gonna talk about how poor you are.
Right.
We're gonna talk about how you can't afford things. We definitely gonna try to embarrass you, but we'll change your name so people won't know it's you.
Of course. Listen, we're on our job, and that's what we're here to do. But you guys need to write in. You guys need to give us these gems and these beautiful little pieces and nuggets of your life that is basically making you feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And we want to get involved in it and not make you feel worse, but kind of make you feel a little bit worse about it.
Yeah, we want to make you feel worse. We want to make you hate yourself. This Tales from the Basement, that's what we all about.
It's all about love. It's all about love
and unity and keeping it real with yourself and knowing
positive energy.
Yeah, positive energy, and also knowing that life is shitty.
Yeah.
And we here to give that back to you. And we here to tell you, like, yo, life is shitty. Life is pretty shitty. And you know what? We're not here to make you feel better about it. We're going to tell you.
Nothing's going to change. Everything is going to keep going wrong for you. And, it's not really going to be things that you want to be in your life.
Nah, it's not going to happen. But you know what? You're still alive.
Yeah.
And you still got people that depend on you.
And you still got to buy all those Christmas gifts.
You still got to buy all of them.
Don't think you're getting away with that shit.
We here to just remind you that, you know.
It doesn't matter if you broke. You got to spend money.
You got to spend money.
Find a way to get that money and get some gifts for people.
Tales from the Basement is here to remind you that the pain goes on.
It really does. It continues even throughout the Christmas time and when the New Year comes. You still gonna be paying shit off.
And don't bother making resolutions. You're not gonna keep them. Just say this year I'm gonna stay alive and I'm gonna try not to hurt anybody and do crazy drugs.
Real. I hate when people do those New Year resolution shits. Everybody should just keep it real and just say, listen, I'm not gonna say nothing like that this year. I'm gonna
just be myself and be me.
I'm just try to be a little bit better than I was last year.
Yeah, there you go.
Try to make a little bit more money than I did last year.
That's it. Your resolution should be just don't be a scumbag and keep it real with yourself. You know. Fuck New Year's resolutions, because you don't keep them, and the pressure of keeping them makes you really not keep them more, and then you feel guilty for not keeping them. So it's a whole vicious cycle that leads to you having a shittier year.
Not only that, but I feel like if you really want to do a New Year's resolution, well, I got one for you. If you're not an asshole, and if you weren't an asshole in 2016, why not for 2017? Why don't you be an asshole?
Oh, I like that.
Why don't you flip it on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if things ain't working for you, things ain't going your way right now, you just gotta like take a seat back and you gotta be like, wait a minute. I've been doing this for years. Nothing's working for me. Let me switch it up and just try to be something else.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You basically saying if you're a nice guy and things aren't going your way, just be a dick. Just be a dick. And you know what?
Why the fuck not?
Why not? And as I gotten older, I've become more of a dick.
2016 was a piece of shit year.
It was a piece of shit year. We got Trump as president. We got all kinds of fucked up shit going on with the world.
Yeah, everybody dying, mass hysteria, ISIS. And
in 2017, let's just all be assholes, and maybe we'll get a little bit farther. Maybe we'll all get ahead.
Maybe we'll all get along better like that. You know what I mean? Like, because if you can't beat the assholes, you might as well join them.
Yeah.
That's what I've come to realize.
I second that notion. I second that. You know what I'm saying? It's Tales from the Basement. Shout out to BUDWEISER. Shout out to NEWPORTS. You know what I'm saying? We getting around Christmas time, and we just telling you that for 2017, be realistic with yourself.
Yeah, don't lie to yourself. Keep it
don't lie to you. The world is shitty, and 2017 is not gonna be any better. So you know what? Put your armor on, put your tough guy face on, and just be a dick.
Shitty in 2016 is gonna be a shitty.
Yeah, you're not winning the lotto. You're not gonna get that.
It's not like the ball drops and everything changes.
Nah, no, your 401k still looks bad. All those things are happening to you. You know what?
Still gotta pay child support.
Still paying child support. You know what I mean? Weed prices going up, cigarette prices going up, Budweiser going up, gas going up, rent, all that shit. You know what? Just be an asshole. Man. Fuck it. You might feel better about yourself, and you know what? That might lead you to having a better year.
Just might.
Yeah.
Just might.
It could be that guy listening to Tales from the Basement. You know what? He's like, you know what? I'm the nice guy. Everybody's nice to me. But you know what? Everybody's taking advantage of him, treating him like shit. And he says, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to just go into the world and just be a dick and not hold the door for anybody and not say thank you. And people start respecting him. And you know what? He might turn into a G.
That sounds like a great 2017.
Yeah, that sounds like a great 2017. And you know what? If it works for one person, I'm happy with myself.
Yeah, I think you did something right there.
Yeah, I did something right there. It's Tales from the Basement. We motivating.
That's definitely what you're doing something. I don't know if you're motivating people to suicide themselves or not.
Nah, not suicide. I mean, you could be a dick and not hate yourself. You could just not give a fuck about anybody or what they think. Because in the long run, people just out there really trying to bring you down and really trying to make you feel bad for having a dream. How many motherfuckers already done said, oh, you guys be doing a podcast? Oh, podcasts aren't that great. Who's going to listen to your podcast? We already got motherfuckers listening, so fuck you already.
Yeah, fuck the haters.
Yeah, and we doing it in advance. So we're preparing, we're letting you know that we living the Tales from the Basement shit. So why not you?
Before you hate on us, let us hate on you. And if you got any Christmas stories that you guys want to share with us, I mean, just anything, like when you go on shopping and you're fighting for a toy or whatever that you need to get for your daughter, and then some bitch cuts you off and you end up fighting with her and
you stab her for a Tickle Me Elmo on the Xbox.
You end up doing some time for a Beanie Baby. We want to know all about it.
Yeah, it's Tales from the Basement. We want to know your crazy shit.
Please write us. Please write us. Please
and we're going to keep telling you it's Tales from the Basement 315@gmail, TFT Basement at Twitter. You know what I mean?
Remember, we still don't know how to use Twitter. So
we don't know how to use Twitter. Yeah, give us a little.
Explain how to use the Twitter.
Give us a little instruction on how Twitter works, because it's Tales from the Basement. And we're not very tech savvy, but we got big dreams.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying. And like we said, this is a podcast on the fly. We hitting you with it. Tales from the Basement all day. I'm Artie.
I'm Prospect.
And we gonna leave you with Belinda Carlisle. Heaven is a place on earth. Tales from the Basement. I'm Artie.
I'm Prospect. Have a good one.
Tales from the Basement 315@gmail. TFT Basement at Twitter.
This is your heaven, ladies and gentlemen. We here.
It's on earth, baby.